YouTube, what's good? Senju, back at it again with another video. So, for today we have the Throne and Liberty update patch notes. Now this is patch 1.4.0. This is for the Haunted Harvest, and this is basically going to be the Halloween event that we are finally getting for, well, I'm saying finally as if the game has been out for 4 years and for some odd reason we haven't gotten a Halloween event yet, but that's not even the case. This is the very first Halloween event that we have gotten for the global release. So hopefully this is going to be a really good event because there's mainly 3 things that I'm looking for. That's maybe some kind of in-game event that can have some decent in-game loot, as well as providing some dungeon changes, which I did hear they're doing some kind of dungeon event, or it might be a specific dungeon. I don't think it's an instance dungeon. I think it's a open world dungeon, but we're gonna go ahead and find out right now. I could have covered this a long time ago, but I wanted to make sure that I knew everything, because knowing developers and how they are, sometimes they like to make a lot of changes before you get into the actual patch, and like I anticipated, apparently they decided to go ahead and delay the entire patch by a couple of hours so they can get rid of a bug, which nothing's perfect. Bugs are to be expected, so let's go ahead and see what we have for today's update. Throne and Liberty update 1.4.0. Throne and Liberty update 1.4.0. Downtime will begin at 10:30 p.m. PST. 5:30 a.m. Universal Time Clock on October 24th and last approximately 6 hours, meaning essentially if we're looking at this, then around what's that, 4 a.m. I believe the game should be back up and running. So get whatever you need to get done now before all of your dailies. You want to get those done before 10:30 p.m. PST, so you're looking to get these done before 1 a.m. EST. That way you can get your dailies done, so you can have those reset but still get your rewards before they hit maintenance, because that crosses over into the reset time for a lot of time zones, which means if you happen to not get a lot done before your daily reset, you're basically out of luck. And considering how important dailies are in this game, I would highly implore that you go ahead and knock those out before the reset hits. So, the Haunted Harvest will descend upon Silicium on October 25th, that is tomorrow. Explore an event-only dungeon for sweet rewards. Visit villages filled with spooky decorations, don themed cosmetics like the Wicked Enchanter or Grin Reaper outfits. So it looks like we're getting some new skins. I'm okay with that. I like skins. Bring me more skins. You know, if I end up getting the ability to look like a jack-o'-lantern or a walking scarecrow, take it. Give me whatever you got. You know what? I hope there's like a skin where you can get like a pumpkin head, right? And then whenever you get hit in the head, candy falls out. I know that's way out of band, but that'd be funny as hell. So grab Hunted Harvester's weapon cosmetics and more. This update also includes bug fixes, changes to field boss loot. Hey, NCSoft, are we getting an update on some field boss loot? We feeling a little jolly and it's not even Christmas? Heck, we didn't even get to Halloween yet. We're early. Oh, what you got going on in there, man? I guess we're gonna find out. Check out the full release notes broken down by platform below. That is huge. I love this right here. Please, for the future, any other developers, please take notes. If you're gonna drop any kind of patch notes, please, for the love of God, release it by platform. And release it globally on time so that everybody can enjoy the content. I hate when stuff drops and then it's like, oh, well, PC got it first. Granted, I'm a PC junkie now, but I used to be a console pleb. So it's like, you know, woo, PC got it first, but console has to wait a month. Like, I can't believe we're in 2024 and the Elder Scrolls Online still hasn't learned from their mistakes with this. They're still dropping updates a month behind. It's just, you know what? I don't even think I can really blame them. I think I'm really blaming PlayStation for their outrageous policies and making developers wait 2 weeks before they can deliver a patch. Especially when you deliver the patch and even after all the safety checks, it's still bugged to all hell and you have to go back and do more hot fixes and patches. Like, what's the purpose of having the 2-week grace period to check it and bug? You know what? That's another conversation for another day. Anyway, Haunted Harvest event, all platforms. Celebrate Halloween in Silicium from October 25th through November the 13th. That is actually very long. which leads me to believe that the loot, while plentiful, will not be easy to get. Like, listen, from October 25th to November 13th, that's almost 3 weeks, if not 3 weeks for an event. And then right after that, there's Thanksgiving. I don't think they're going to do Thanksgiving, but that's pretty long for an event. I'm okay with it, especially if the loot's dropping like literal candy. But, you know, we'll see. New seasonal co-op dungeon added, Haunted Labyrinth. Love to see it. We love to see it. New Halloween event themed items can be crafted throughout the event. Bonus daily login rewards during the Haunted Harvest Festival. Love to see it. Again, more developers. For the love of God, take notes. I don't care what you have to do. If it's possible to add daily login rewards for your events, just add them. Trust me. The players will be more happy to know that when they log in, it's like, whew, I get a little extra materials and whatnot. Like, that's the kind of stuff that makes people want to log in. They don't want to log into an event if you just spruced up the main city and then threw some pumpkins all over the place. So they already got the right idea. Take notes. So, spooky seasonal music added to the following locations. Listen, I'm gonna stop you right here because this is important too. There might be a lot of stopping here, but this is important. Look, one of my favorite games, which is going to be controversial for a lot of people, is Phantasy Star Online 2. And the main reason why is because they constantly have events that have music that changes the ambiance that you have within the open world areas. Like, I can't remember, it was Song of War or something, and it's on Spotify. I think I have it in my Spotify playlist because the song is that good. I can't remember if it was sung by a VTuber or something, but there was a song in the game for a very long event time that was called Song of War. And if you went to a specific area, you could actually sit there, and it was like having a little mini concert in front of you in game. It was completely brand new to me, but for the people who played Phantasy Star Online 2 before I got there, obviously they experienced different iterations of this like in-game concert. But for me, that was a completely brand new experience, and I would hope that they keep up with this, you know, seasonal music thing, because that's huge, man. Just changing something as simple as the music can change an entire mood. And then if you add it to be like seasonal spooky music, W, absolute W. So Castleton, which already pretty much had a really good OST, is getting some spooky music. Then you have Pure Light Tower, Starlight Observatory Ruins. I know a lot of people spend a lot of time in Pure Light, so that'll be nice. Watcher's Post, Stoneguard Citadel, Vienta Village, Sanctuary Oasis. No one sits there unless they come out of a boss fight, but that's okay. And Kanina Village, probably my most hated location in the game, but that's okay. The following items can be attained during the event. Currencies. So we got 2 new currencies being added. We have some candy corn and dimension pumpkins. We have new cooking recipes: spooky pumpkin pie, pumpkin spook latte, and choco spider cookie. I guarantee you, these are probably going to have some really good effects for mana regeneration and health regeneration. That's just what it sounds like. Who knows, but that's what it sounds like. Cooking ingredients: chocolate, love it. Fishing: red gummy fish, yellow gummy fish, blue gummy fish, and the pumpkin taffy. And then you can check out more on the Haunted Harvest with the actual Haunted Harvest announcement article, which, leave a comment down in the description, or leave a comment if you want me to go ahead and go over that, and tomorrow I'll just go over it when it launches so we have a better update as to what's going on. So for these shops, this is going to be a controversial topic for a lot of people, but I'm okay with it because, again, I like skins, and seeing as I'm able to get the currency to get the skins completely free, you know, listen, a lot of people complain about whales. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Keep them. I love them. Want to know why? I'm not swimming in moolah. I don't have a money tree in my backyard, so why spend my money when I can spend the whale's money? Like, if the whale is willing to sit here and just go ahead and deposit jolly old funds into my account for duplicates that he didn't feel like grinding, hey, listen, yes, Mr. Postman, I will go ahead and bring you more duplicates. Why? Because I want skins. It's very simple. I want skins. Like, why would I not do that? Come on now. So, new Wicked Enchanter bundle, including Wicked Enchanter outfit, the Wicked Enchanter headpiece, Hexbound Figment Amatoy, new cosmetic type, Haunted Harvest Night profile frame. Juice. Look, This is all of my alley. I like profile frames. I like being able to sit there and have, embellished profiles to stand out a little bit like that. Man, that's huge. I love it. Okay. New individual items, Grim Reaper outfits, the Haunted Harvester's greatsword, longbow, daggers, crossbow, staff, blade, and the wand. So basically the same way that they had the Sanguine Slicer and they basically copy and pasted the style to every weapon. It seems like they're doing the exact same thing for the Haunted Harvester, which makes me glad that I saved my Lucent because I had a feeling they were going to come out with some new stuff. And I was like, you know what? As clean as these skins are, they might do something else for the Halloween event, and I'm definitely probably going to want those. So I'm glad I saved my Lucent. Now, in-game content schedule. We're getting an update to the in-game content schedule, which if you don't know how to get there, it is when you open the map all the way to the far right hand side of the tab that you can open on the map, you can look up the in-game content schedule to see what time the events are happening, the bosses are happening, so forth and so on. So it seems like all of the reset changes have been changed to Thursday at 6 on the universal time clock for all regions, and it will impact the following quest, guild quest, dimensional contract tokens, NPC sale restrictions. Okay. Gate of Infinity, weekly rewards, arena, seasonal events, battle pass, store items or store specials, and item expiration dates. Okay, so this is actually very important to know, so I'm glad they put this in here, because if you're changing the reset times and people have bots that have current times, the bots may not update, so the coders may need to go in and actually update that. So that's really good that they have that. Now to the meat and potatoes, the gameplay changes. For the gameplay, the following friendly players are shown on the minimap. Players' guild and friendly guilds will now be shown on the minimap. Party members will now be shown on the minimap. Friendly top rank players will now be shown on the minimap. Huge. That's an instant W. Increase the PvP area for the following conflict field boss events: Mordecai, Chernobog, Talus, Grand Alon, and a dentist will now have an increased PvP area. So to all you solo players running around trying to sneak by, good luck. Feels bad. I don't know what to tell you, especially considering the fact that most of the time I am a solo player, so good luck to me. Feels bad. That's just a little bit more range for the longbow sniper to go ahead and try to peel my muffin cap back. We hate to see it, but that's okay. Increase the timer for conflict boss reward drops. Rewards stay bound to the original owner for 10 minutes and become available to everyone afterwards for 1 minute. So is this a change to the way that loots drop? Well, the way that loot drops for the guild selection, if you choose to have the gear go to the guild after an allotted time, this basically, if this is for that, does this mean that now players have 10 minutes to retrieve the item before it's automatically available? Because they didn't specify. And this is specific to the conflict boss. I don't know. I have to look into that a little bit deeper and figure out exactly what they changed, because it makes sense, but it also doesn't, because they didn't specify if this is for the guild or if this is for the loot that falls on the floor. Crystal drops from co-op dungeon, bosses, and elite monsters are no longer distributed to party members based on contribution, and instead have an equal chance to be acquired by all party members. Huge. Love it. Added new profile frame feature, which is needed because they added the new profile frame stuff up here. This can be set in the Mirror Boutique profile settings. Sundry's crafters now offer weapon chests and armor chests. What? Yo, these items were originally craftable from the weapon crafters and armor crafters. Wait a minute. Hold on, what? So they moved the chest to the crafters? I mean, are they going to be the same currency? I mean, I guess we won't know until we get in after the patch drops, but if this is what I think it is, then this means that you're basically going to be able to go to the Sundry crafters probably on a daily limit and just buy weapon and armor chests? I mean, hey, I'm all for making loot more accessible. I'll take it. I hope that's what they did. After claiming rewards from an Amatoy expedition, the previous roster will be selected for the next expedition. Good, that's fantastic for quality of life, because, if I know for a fact I'm going to send them right back on another expedition out into the forest, I would just want the same team that I had unless I'm changing areas and I want to min-max, the resources that I receive. The following previously restrictive cooking ingredients are now more widely available from additional sources. They've also been renamed to be more inclusive from where they which come. I know I read that wrong. Don't worry. It happens, We just won't let that slide. Terror bird meat to bird meat. Desert wild game to bland. Hey, yo. What? Hey, yo. I know a couple of people that can cook some bland meat. Yo, we got that unseasoned desert wild game. Oh my goodness. All right, so desert wild game has been renamed to the bland meat, forest wolf meat to thick meat, and black pig pork to chewy meat. Yo, so we got E. coli, we got the unseasoned premium special, we got the Korean barbecue over here, and then for some odd reason we decided to have it was almost overcooked meat. Okay, all right. Oh boy. Moving on to dungeons, completing a dungeon through the random matchmaking option will now provide special rewards when claiming the final boss chest. 1-star dimensional soul shard selection chest. Say what? Hold on, what? Whoa. Because I remember reading on Reddit there were a bunch of complaints about people running random dungeons but not getting any rewards because they would not want to spend their dimensional tokens on dungeons that they did not actually want gear from. So they would just go through doing the random dungeons hoping to get a good team because the party matchmaking was taking way too long for the original dungeon. So what you're telling me now is basically we have dailies, or is this a weekly, where you're guaranteed to get a 1-star dimensional soul shard selection chest, which is huge because these give you what, 4 tokens? So, oh wait, this is huge. This is like the biggest incentive. I didn't even see that until now, but you're guaranteed, not guaranteed, but you have a chance, probably like a 2% chance, but still it's a chance to get 1 entire dimension token, which saves you like 2 weeks of grinding dungeons so you can craft the chest. That's crazy. But the annoying part is that you have to sit there and claim the chest in order to get this. I would much rather this be on a daily rotation that doesn't require you to have to claim the chest. But it is a big incentive to at least do 1 daily here and then just, see what you can get, I guess, right? Hopefully they'll change this to just be a daily where you're guaranteed to get 1 chest up here and then you have a chance at getting this. Because people are not, as good as this is, people are not going to want to waste a ton of time doing randoms, to try to get a chance at getting this drop when they can just run all the dungeons in a row and just craft it regardless. Still though, W change, but this could be updated to just be a daily system where you could just, over time, it's just, okay, I'm just going to run 1 random, get that out the way, and then go farm the dungeons that I actually want to farm. Now, we have some chat and UI changes. For the chat, added a chat window icon where players can add another chat window. I didn't realize we were multi-chatting in here, but okay. You can create more than 1 chat window at a time to view multiple tabs at once. You can resize each chat window by dragging the edges with your mouse. That's actually very good because I realized yesterday that you couldn't do that and it annoyed the hell out of me. But this is good now. The extra windows can also be repositioned and locked in place. Okay, added a chat lock button. Got you. UI, the following now display action. Who wrote this? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. The following now display acquisition information in their tooltips. Amatoy, Guardians, and Morphs. Okay. Selecting usage on cooking ingredients will now display cooking recipes that contain it. Selecting usage on cooking ingredients will now display cooking recipes that contain. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that is huge. Okay. Added a visual indicator for skills that can be charged on your combat bar. Okay, lovely. When the shortcut key / button is held, the associated skill icon will fill up. So basically you just you copy and paste the Lost Ark's charge system W, because that's actually very important to have a charge skill that shows your charge. Improved UI locations during character customization so that UI elements don't block the view of the character. I don't think I ran into that issue, but okay. Remove the unnecessary third reward line from cooperative dynamic event reward UI. I mean, okay. Notable fixes: fixed an issue where the onboarding control buttons were always visible. Fixed an issue where the adventure codex final rewards were not displayed. Fixed an issue on controllers where the left stick would move the character while the focus was on the content notification. I don't think I ran into that issue because I play controller on PC, so I don't really think I've actually ran into that issue, but glad you fixed it. Fixed an issue where the friends list would disappear temporarily. Fixed an issue where view codex knowledge could display incorrect information. Fixed an issue that caused Kawazan and Azrael Riftstone encounters to reward more loot than intended. Oh man, I didn't even get a chance to do those. Fixed a rare issue that caused a crash when rendering certain particle effects. I had that happen like 10 times this past week, and my entire GPU would need to send a code back to NVIDIA as if I was trying to put it on the EKG machine, and it just was not pulling in a heartbeat. Like, GPU was on the floor, it was cooked. I said, man, what is going on? So it's a good thing that you fixed that. Fixed an issue where players in Japan could see an incorrect expiring lucent amount and remaining expiration time. Okay. Fixed an issue where user privacy settings in-game could be out of sync from AGID website settings, causing user changes to fail or have the game not respect AGID account settings. Again, an issue that I haven't had to run into, so okay. Fixed an issue that caused parties to unexpectedly disband during content. Again, I've never ran into that. And then a bunch of console fixes that don't really pertain to PC, but if they pertain to you, then you got a bunch of console fixes. So I guess some key mentions are, we have the dungeon changes, we have a ton of gameplay changes, a ton of in-game content reset changes. All in all, since it isn't a balance patch and it is just a straight up update, hey, this is how you do an update. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, the only thing that I would say is change this to be just a daily reward where you're guaranteed one chest with a chance at getting this, and you're cooking, absolutely cooking. But that is it for patch 1.4.0, the first Halloween event that should be dropping later tonight. So hopefully I see you guys in Silicium, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.